Good morning, everyone. 6 o'clock here on your Monday morning. Thanks for joining us here on Up with KREM. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Channing Curtis. Let's get you ready for the day ahead of us by taking a look at the forecast first things first. Meteorologist Thomas Patrick is getting us ready to head out the door this morning. And Thomas, what do we need to know about the weather?
Well, today it's going to be a lot like it was yesterday.
Ooh, love that.
And I know how much everybody loved yesterday's weather. In fact, it was in the 70s all weekend long. We had sunshine all weekend long. And today is more of that. Even our morning temperatures aren't too bad out there for this morning, especially considering the average low is 38 degrees. So we're 7 degrees above that at the moment. The high temperatures might even be closer to about 15 degrees above average. And as a bonus, even our cooler spots in our northern areas are not below freezing. Even at Deer Park, you're at 33 and Sandpoint 34. So actually well above normal to start the day today. That bodes well for another day in the 70s this afternoon.
As you wake up and head out the door this morning, we're taking a live look at I-90 and Freya right now, where you can see traffic volume starting to pick up just a little bit here at 6:02. No major slowdowns, though, on our major interstates and highways. On Up with KREM, we do bring you weather and traffic together. We'll let you know if anything slows you down so you arrive on time.
Well, take a look at this. Some vandalism halted the Lost Creek Bridge project on State Route 20 near the town of Usk. The Washington Department of Transportation shared this photo on social media over the weekend, showing the window of a front loader smashed in. WashDOT says that they're now spending tax dollars fixing the window instead of fixing the road.
Happening right now, a wildfire threatening homes south of Wenatchee is prompting level 3 go now evacuations. The Washington State Fire Marshal's Office says it has burned about 25 acres. This morning, it's about 30% contained. State mobilization has been authorized for this fire. And I want to show you these newest evacuation maps from the Chelan County Emergency Management. Level 3 go now evacuations are in place near the west end of Connery Road. This is north of Jim Smith Road. There are also level 2 evacuations get set orders for the 3200 block of Squilchuck Road. Emergency management officials say these evacuations will update sometime this morning.
Well, this past wildfire season burned more than 300,000 acres across Washington state. State Lands Commissioner Hillary Fran says it's actually one of the best years we've seen in a decade. Fran says that Western Washington saw more fires than the eastern half of the state in 2023.
Not only less prepared for it, but they're also more likely to be part of the cause. Debris pile burns, for example, is one of still our highest cause of wildfires.
Fran says investments in aviation and forest management impacted the season. According to Washington's Department of Natural Resources, 95% of fires this year were under 10 acres.
All right, the time now is just about 6:04. Let's take a look at today's top stories. Grant County officials found the body of a missing fisherman. The sheriff's office says the body of Richard Smith was recovered from O'Sullivan Reservoir. He went missing 11 days ago after he went fishing at the reservoir. The sheriff's office says his body resurfaced about 100 yards from where his tackle box and other gear were found last weekend. His family has been notified. This morning, the Spokane County Sheriff's Office still looking for a suspect who shot and killed a man at a Millwood Safeway. Sheriff's deputies say the shooting happened just after 6 on Saturday morning near Trenton, Argonne. Deputies say several callers reported hearing gunshots and seeing a man lying in the parking lot. Deputies believe there is no threat to the community. If you have any information, you are asked to call the number there at the bottom of your screen. This morning, I-90 near Mercer Island in western Washington back to normal. It closed over the weekend when an explosive device was thrown onto the roadway. Bellevue police were trying to pull over the driver when the device was tossed out of the window. The suspect tried to get away, but police laid down spike strips, popping the car's tires. The two men are in custody. New details, the Washington State Attorney General asking a Spokane federal judge to make a final ruling on the FDA's restrictions against mifepristone, one of the two drugs used in nearly 66% of all abortions last year. A temporary injunction is in place right now. AG Bob Ferguson is a part of a coalition of 18 attorneys general trying to permanently open up access. Right now, doctors need to be certified before they can supply the drug to patients. That is a look at this morning's top stories.
Well, today is Indigenous Peoples Day. It's a day to recognize the contributions and legacy of those who lived here before Columbus claimed to have discovered it. Some states officially celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day and others commemorate it through proclamations. More than 100 cities have already replaced Columbus Day altogether with the holiday. Indigenous Peoples Day has not officially been recognized in Washington state, but both Spokane and Pullman recognize the day. Because of that, there will be free parking in Spokane throughout the day.
Time at 6:06 as we take another look at our weather forecast. Another day that will have clear skies all day long, but we're still about an hour away to sunrise at the moment. But once we get that sunshine, we'll start to warm up pretty quickly from here. So temperatures are back into the 70s today, as it was both days this weekend. Another picture-perfect day on tap. But these 70s cannot last for all that much longer, so make sure to take advantage of days like today, and we'll still have them tomorrow. But I think Wednesday is when we'll start to see some big changes on the way, and we'll cover the storm system that'll be responsible for that coming up.